Hi everyone. So welcome to the live stream today. It's a new season, a new session that we are beginning for the ICA April 2022 examination. Really excited about this season as we look at the structure of the new examination and most importantly, look at the new strategy that we need to adopt on how we can study in order for us to increase our chances of passing the examination in that case. And the 2022 examination is already ongoing. We have to start preparing as soon as possible and put ourselves in the position where we can pass the examination and most importantly, take our life to the next level. So welcome to the live stream. I see some of you guys joining. You are welcome. Comment in the comment section, the chat box, any questions you have for me. Let's get talking, let's get chatting, and let's see how we can assist you to better prepare for the exams. Today, I want to share with you how you can pass the examination. To be specific, the new strategy that you need to adopt in order for you to pass the April 2022 examination. Now that there are 3 examination dates coming in, it means that the timing available is around 12 weeks intervals from the time that the exams is going to be written to the next examination date is going to be 12 weeks at the end of the day. If the month of the exams is not included, it means that we need to adopt a different strategy, a different approach, a new way on how we need to study, how we need to structure ourselves, and how we need to position ourselves to be able to pass the examination at the end of the day. And so that is the new strategy that I want to share with you on how you can study the various subjects and position yourself in a spot so you can pass the examination. And that is my goal on the stream today. That is my objective. I see some of you guys joining. You are welcome. Put in the chat for me any questions you have for me. Let me share my thought on it real quick. And also put in the chat, what is your take on the 3 examination dates that the ICA has introduced from 2022? We're starting with the exams in April, in August, and then in December. Let me know, what is your thoughts on the examination, 3 examination dates? And most importantly, the November 2021 examination, what was your outlook? How did you go into the exam hall? Do you think you're gonna do well when the results are ultimately released? Let me know. Give me some hearts on the video, and then put in the comment section for me anything about that, and then let's get talking as I share with you on how to pass the ICA April 2022 examination. Right. So Scott Tamba. Tengbe. Forgive me if I don't mention your name right. Okay, Scott. He said, hello. Hi, Scott. I hope that you're doing well and welcome to the live stream today as we get ourselves prepared for the examination in that case. So going into 2022, a couple of things you need to understand is that now it means that we're going to have a different way of approaching the exams. Like I mentioned, technically, it means that with the amount of the examination excluded, we're going to have 12 weeks going in now. So that is why some people are freaking out. So some people are like, hey, Nhyira, when it was 16 weeks and over that, I was a bit screwed up. I wasn't able to put myself there to prepare well for the examination. And now it is just 12 weeks. How am I going to write the exams? So I want to clarify a number of things on the various things that you have to do and how you have to structure yourself up to pass the examination. Now, let me say off the hook that it does not mean every semester or every examination that you need to write an exams. It does not mean that. Now, if you don't feel prepared, then probably you can do once in a year or the same twice in a year, but spread it across in such a way that you will be able to prepare well for the examination. So probably April 2022, somebody will say, I'm not writing the exams. Then in that case, you can prepare, then you write the exams in where? August and then December in that case. So you need to structure yourself out very well. And I want to provide you with some blueprints today as we get ourselves ready in that case. I see some charts coming in. I'm going to go into that in a moment. Let me know, what papers are you writing in April 2022? And what are some of the advice that you will want me, or something you want me to share my thought on as we get into the strategies I want to share with you today in that case. Amina Sam says, hi, Nhyira. Hi, Amina. I hope you're doing well. Edwin Ban said, can I write 3 papers at the spot. Edwin, like I say all the time, I don't advise people to, or I don't recommend, let me put it that way. I don't recommend people to write many papers like that at a go because of the workload involved in these papers. And I don't know, probably you are working, I don't know about you on a personal level though, but probably you are working and you have a lot on your plate. So doing 3 papers at a go, I don't know, which examination date are you going? That is also another question. So Edwin, let me know, which examination date are you thinking of writing these 3 papers? Is it April 2022? Or August 2022 or December 2022? Let me know. Let me know which examination date are you thinking about? Then I can provide you with some specific strategies. Because if you are going into April 2022, then probably 3 papers at a go like that, that would be too tough for me. Like as per my understanding, that would be too tough for me. But let me know, what examination date are you going in for? Abubakar Suleimana said, hi, Nhyira, thanks for the effort. Always a pleasure, Abubakar. Thanks for joining us. Abdullah Mazouk said, hi, say hello, Abdullah. Welcome to join. Welcome to the broadcast today. And then Yaboa Eric said, Nhyira, God bless you. God bless you, Yaboa. Thanks for joining us. And then Yaboa said, FR and FM. Yaboa, why that combination? FR and FM, why? Are these the only papers you have left in level 2, Yaboa? Eric, let me know in the chat. Are these the only papers you have in level 2? That is why you are writing these papers. Put it in the chat for me, Yaboa. Let me know the reason why you are going for this. Edwin said April 2022. All right, so Edwin, April 2022, I would not recommend for you to go for 3 papers. Now, I don't even know the 3 papers you want to go in for though, but I wouldn't recommend for you to go for 3 papers. Probably put yourself in the spot that you can write 2 papers and study very well for the exams and pass the exams. Now, I say this to my students all the time because I'm a tuition provider. Now, the more papers you write, the more money I make. But like I say always, it's not about the money I make. It's about you passing the examination, right? So I place the priority of the students passing the exams over the more money that I can make. And if you're a follower of my work, I say this all the time. So I wouldn't recommend you write 3 papers because there could be a lot of things on your plate that the timing is very short in that regard. So I'll recommend you select 2 papers and then you go in for and go in all out in that particular case. And I believe that you can pass the exams there. So Edwin, that is what I would say there to you. I wouldn't recommend for you to go for 3 papers. Let me know the combination. Probably I could provide you with a better strategy on that one. I see some of you guys joining. You are welcome. Give us a thumbs up on the video. It really helps us. Share the video. Let us reach as many students as possible. Most importantly, comment in the comment section. I want to read all your comments and provide you with some specific strategies as we go into April 2022. Now, 3 examination dates. The way you studied prior to this time must be different. And that is what I want to provide you today. Share some strategies with you as we get into the discussion in that regard. So I see the chats coming in. Let me look at the number of the chats real quick. Okay, let me read it from here. Yaboa Eric said, tell us the time we must spend on a topic, especially on a standard. Okay. Whoa, that is okay. Everybody learns differently. All right. So what I would say is that everybody learns differently. So what I would say is that you need to have it's one of the strategies I'm going to go into. Okay, but then Yaboa Eric, you need to have a timetable. Do you understand it? You need to have a timetable. Once you have a timetable structured out, then you need to look at when is your peak time, when is your free time, when can you study, when can you work hard, like those things. So it will be specific to everybody. So I wouldn't say spend 30 minutes, spend 45 minutes. I can take a book and I can finish it in 6 hours straight. Right? I could sit down 6 hours straight, finish a book, prepare my notes, everything. I understand. I'm okay. Somebody can break that down into 1 hour every day for 6 days. So we all work differently. So what I want you to do is look at your strength, look at your peak point, and then that will help you to be able to increase your chances of passing the examination instead. But I'm going to provide you with some strategies on how to study in a moment as we get into this. So stay tuned on that one. Eric said, no, Nhyira, I'm left with 4. Okay, so what are the other 4 other papers? PSA, FR, FM, and MA. So this is what you're going to do. This is what you're going to do, Eric Yaboa. You're going to write FR and PSA, then FM and MA. Sounds good? You're going to go that way. FR, PSA. Now, why FR, PSA? Because they are together. They have relationship. Now, conceptual framework for general purpose financial statement in public sector accounting, is the same thing a little with what we have in financial reporting. Because in financial reporting, you're going to be doing qualitative characteristics of financial statements. You're going to do the elements in the financial statement. You're going to do objectives of the framework. You're going to do the measurement basis. All these are in financial reporting. These same things are also in public sector accounting and finance. You're going to have qualitative characteristics of financial statement, the various sets of financial statements that are prepared by public sector entities. You're going to have the issue about basis of measurements in public sector accounting. So public sector and FR, that is number 1 combination. Number 2, the IPSAS, which is the International Public Sector Accounting Standards, which are in financial reporting. The same thing, twist up a little bit, it's in public sector, which is in public sector, IPSAS, is the same thing in FR. So there are relationship between them. Something like IAS 16, Property, Plant, and Equipment, which is in FR, is IPSAS 17 in PSA. Then something like IAS 2, Inventories, is IPSAS 12 in public sector accounting and finance. So there are relationships that exist between these things. So it's important that you do these together with the combination coming in at the end of the day in that case. And also about the fact that financial reporting has a lot of calculation in it, and then public sector doesn't have a lot of calculation. So blending the two up can help you to pass the examination in that case. So I will recommend instead that you do public sector accounting and finance and financial reporting together going into April 2022, and you put in the work, you put in the effort, you put in the sacrifice. Then the next examination died, you can go in for FM and MA in that case. Does that make sense? So that is what I would recommend, Eric Yaboa, to you in that case. Yaboa Eric, not Eric Yaboa. Forgive me about that. Right, so I see some of you guys joining. You are welcome. Give us a thumbs up on the video if you're getting some values already. Share the video, let us reach as many students as possible. Comment in the comment section questions you have for me about the 2022 ICA examination. What papers are you writing? What do you want me to share my thought on real quick? And then let me provide you with some strategies. Come on, that's why I'm here. I want to provide you with some hands-on strategies so you can go into the exam or in April 2022 and pass the exams. That's the ultimate goal. That is the ultimate goal, all right? So let's see some other comments coming in. Let's see who else we got. Ernest Shikudu said, hello, sir. Is it advisable to register 2 papers? Yeah, definitely 2 papers. I mean, that's okay, but the combination is critical. All right. So Ernest, I don't know the papers you are left with. So the combination is critical, right? Because sometimes students write certain papers and it becomes difficult, it becomes challenging for them. So you must look at the combination carefully before selecting the paper at the end of the day. And that will provide you with a better strategy to be able to pass the examination in that case. Abdullah Mazouk said, I am writing all level 1. Abdullah, take it easy, Abdullah. Abdullah, take it easy. Take it easy. Are you writing all the level 1 papers in April 2022? Are you a full-time student or you are a part-time student? Because if you're a full-time student, yeah, yada, yada, maybe you can work it out and pass all the 4. But if you're not a full-time student, I beg your pardon, probably rethink about it. If you're level 1, maybe I'll recommend you do 2-2. Now, financial reporting, no. Financial accounting and then business law, good combination right there. And then management accounting, and then how do we call it? Business management and information system will be another combination. So probably the 4 will be too much. That's my thinking. Maybe do 2-2. I don't know. Like I said, if you're a full-time student, you go for it. But if you're not a full-time student, rethink it. Okay, rethink it. Then we see another question coming in from Elizabeth Dogbe said, "Hi, Nhyira. I learned part 3 papers need to be written at a goal. Please, how true is it? If it is, how can we strategize towards that too?" It's not about being written at a goal. The policy is to register. If you are a first-time sitter, you register for all the 4 papers, right? If you're a first-time sitter, you register for all the 4 papers. We don't know if the ICA is going to scrap that going into 2022 with the 3 examination dates. But for now, that is what is actually there. So if you're a first-time sitter, you need to register for all the 4. Now, the fact that you're registering for all the 4 does not mean you have to prepare for all the 4, especially now that we even have limited time in between examination dates. So what I recommend is you're going to take 2 papers, all right? So just do 2. Work on 2 and go in there and then pass the exams. Work on 2. So for instance, audit, advanced audit and assurance and corporate reporting, a good combination to start with. Okay, advanced audit and assurance and corporate reporting will be a good combination to start with. And once you start with that, and I'm going to go into some of the strategies that I have to share with you today. And once you start with that, you can position yourself to pass the exams so that the next examination date, you can do advanced taxation and then strategic case study generally. So yeah, you have to register for the 4, but not necessarily go sit for all the 4 in that case. So that's the issue there. So Edward Ban said, okay, Ahmed Salami said, thank you, sir. Always a pleasure, Salami. Salami. Where did I hear that name? It's like the name is familiar to me. Salami. Edward Ban said, public sector and financial reporting. Yup, that is good there. Nyame Kofi Jr. He says, Nhyira, I want to start ICAG, but I'm a bit afraid of. What are you afraid of? Why are you scared? You don't have to be scared. Do you want to be a chartered accountant or you want to be a loser? Do you want to become a business leader, rise in the corporate world or run your own firm and become successful, take care of your children, take care of your wife, take care of your mother, and become a role model in the world? Or you want to be a loser in life? Nyame, listen to your name, Nyame Kofi Jr. You cannot be afraid. Now, I know there are people who have been saying a lot of things, blah, blah, blah. ICA is difficult. ICA is this. ICA will fail you. Forget about all that. Okay? Forget about all that. If you want to really become the person you want to become, and you have a purpose, you're on a mission for this course you want to do, I recommend you going all out. There is only one reason you're going to fail the exams. Only one reason. Only one. If you have the wrong mindset, period. That is the only reason why students fail the exams. If you have the wrong mindset, you're going to fail the exams. Now, what do I mean by having a wrong mindset? Number one, and these are some of the things I'm going to share with you today. Number one, there are people who will not study. They will sit down. They won't study. They won't do anything. Then they'll be saying, my wife, my children, my husband, my kids, my this, my that, my boss, my high, my home, my he, this. Then they will wait. 2 weeks to the exams, they will attend all manner of intervention classes, thinking that attending intervention class, lecturers will say something, then they will go to the exam or it will be there. You will fail. I don't do intervention class because there is nothing for me to intervene for you. Now, that doesn't mean somebody doing intervention is wrong. No, I don't do intervention because I don't have to intervene. Our executive revision masterclass is strictly for our students. And I spend time with my students. We look at the things that we have to look out for. We discuss, deal with some of their challenges, and you go into the exam and you pass. So Nyame Eric, Nyame Yaboa, sorry, Nyame Kofi, there is only one reason you will fail the exams, having the wrong mindset. So I want you to be strong. Tell yourself, I can do this. Have the right mindset. Attend lectures. Study regularly. Attend lectures. Study regularly. If you do this, you'll pass the exam. So don't be scared. And I'm not here to motivate you. If you need motivation from me, I mean, I can't motivate you. So it's your own self. Sit yourself down. Forget about the naysayers. Pursue your goal. Have the right mindset. You can pass the exam. So don't be scared, okay? Kofi, don't be scared. Let's see. Say, can I call you? Yeah, you can reach us out 050-114-9296, 050-114-9296. If you're outside Ghana, +233, and that's also on WhatsApp. So you can send us hi on WhatsApp, 050-114-9296. I've just put that in the chat so you can see it there in that case. Ernest Chikudo said, thank you, sir. You're welcome. Elom Mawulom. Okay. How are you? Hi, Nhyira. Please, I'm here to write ICA Part 3 papers. Can you kindly share with me strategies on how to prepare for my exams? Yes, I'm about to get into that in a moment, but the combination is very critical. So how many papers are you writing in April 2022? Or you are going to study all and take all the 4 in August 2022. I will not advise that though, but how many papers? Because don't go in, be overconfident and say, I'm going to sit for all the 4, because chances are you'll be having a lot of work. I don't know, maybe you're a full-time student probably. So Elom, let me know, are you preparing to write April 2022? And if you are preparing, do you want to write all, or are you going to be writing maybe 2? Let me know, Elom. I want to hear from you, but I'm going to provide you with some strategies in a moment. Elizabeth Dogwe said, all right, sir, thank you. Always a pleasure. Scott said, I wrote FR and PSA. Actually, the test was not difficult, but I did not prepare well. Wow. So that is the issue in that case. You've got to prepare well for the exams. And that is exactly what I want to share with you today, provide you with some strategies that you need to implement right now in order for you to position yourself to pass the exams at the end of the day. Elom said, I want to write 2. Yeah, so corporate reporting and advanced audit and assurance, perfect combination, right? Corporate reporting and advanced audit and assurance, perfect combination. I'm going to share my screen with you in a moment, and then we get into the strategies that I want to share with you. 5 key strategies that I think you need to look out for. A number of them have been spelled out a little bit in my Q&A with you guys. But I want to provide you with some blueprints, and let's see what we can do in that case. So let me bring up my screen, and let's get into the strategies that I want to share with you on the call today. I see some of you guys joining. Give us a thumbs up on the video page. Give us a thumbs up on the video page. It will really, really help us. And then comment in the chat for me any questions you have. And let's see what we're going to do in that case. So my screen is up because I'm going to be scribbling a number of things down as we get into it. So this is the new strategy you're going to adopt going into April 2022 examination. Going into April 22 examination. Going into April 22 examination. So what do we do here? What do we do here? Now, a number of things I want you to take note of as we go into it real quick, so that you have an understanding and perspective on exactly what you need to look out for. To pass the ICA April 22 examination, the first thing you need to take note of is, number 1, you start studying ASAP, as soon as possible. That is the first thing. That is the first thing you need to understand. You need to start studying as soon as possible. Now, I know some of you are the fact that, oh, Nhyira, I wrote the exams, the results has not come yet, so I don't know what to write. Please, you know whether you will fail or you pass the exams already. The day you left the exam hall, you knew you will fail the exams or you will pass. Like, So as far as you are not chartering yet, start learning the remaining papers. So let's say, for instance, let's say Scott, for example, Scott said he wrote FR and PSA last semester. So let's say you were having 4 papers in level 2, okay? So you wrote FR and PSA. Now, maybe you are left with MA and FM in level 2. Maybe you are left with MA and FM, or MA and then PS, Principles of Taxation, PT. So what do? Start learning it. Start studying. Now, then somebody will say, Nhyira, but where do I go and study? No, you can start studying now. We have lecture videos here on YouTube that you can start watching on the topics that you want to watch, or better still, you visit our website and enroll in the course online at 390 Ghana cedis per paper. Because when you enroll right now online, you get access to our lecture videos, our question kit, our ebooks, and start learning. Listen, the time is short. So for you to pass the exams, there is no breathing space. There is no resting time. There is no siesta. You need to start learning as soon as possible. Now, if your results come and you fail, it doesn't cause anything. What do? You just go back to the previous paper you wrote and you revise it and you go into the exam hall and pass. And if you have enrolled in the course and your results come and you have to change the subject, no problem. It can easily be done for you. It can easily be done for you. So the first thing I want you to note, if you're going to pass the examination, is to start studying as soon as possible. I cannot overemphasize the importance of this. You need to start studying as soon as possible. This is the mindset you must have. Now, some of you are going to wait 2 weeks to the exams, and like I said earlier, you want to attend intervention. Please, intervention classes for people who are learning. They are not for lazy students. Intervention class is for people who are learning. We don't do intervention class here because our executive regime master class is strictly for our students who have been with us, because we know them and we can deal with them better in that particular case. And it's not open to the public. So I don't do any intervention class. But intervention class is for people who have been studying. To avoid any emotional trauma, any failure, heartbreaks, and pressure, please start studying as soon as possible. That is the first thing you must note. That is the first thing you must note. You must start studying right now. Pick your book. Don't say, oh, Nhyira, we are preparing for Christmas. I have to relax a little bit. We are tired. What can come, can come. What cry is man looking for in the world? You are broke and you're talking about what cry man is looking for in the world. You are not achieving your goals and you're talking about all work and no play make Jack and that way. Oh, Nhyira, we just finished with one exam. I need to relax a little bit and feel good. Mom, brother, you broke. You want to achieve your goals. You hate where you are right now. You want to become more successful. Why the heck do you have to wait? When you become a chartered accountant, you can have a lot of control over your life. You are in a better job, making better money. You can travel anywhere you want to travel. When you achieve your goals, you live your extraordinary life and you become successful. So you need to start studying as soon as possible. Number 2, strategy for you to pass the exams. And number 3 is where the whole deal is coming in. So stay with me carefully, because number 3 is where I'm going to open everything up to you. So number 2 strategy is attend the lectures. Attend the lectures. Please, I cannot overemphasize the importance of lectures. You need to attend lectures. You need to attend lectures. Don't say anything and say, oh, I don't have money. I'll do self-study, or I'll study on my own. Oh, last semester I attended lectures, so I will attend intervention. Then please, you are setting yourself up for failure. You are setting yourself up for failure. So you have to attend lectures. Now, choose your own tuition provider. Select a tuition provider that is comfortable for you. There are a lot of tuition providers. Go to the ICA website. You see a lot of the tuition providers. I'm not saying come and study with me now. Go to where you will be comfortable. Go to where you will be treated the way you want to be treated. Go to where you feel you can achieve your goals. So attend lectures anyways. Attend lectures anyways. Don't do this on your own. It will be difficult on your own. You need somebody to guide you. You need someone to hold your hand. You need someone to structure what you're doing. So attend lectures. Select a tuition center and go there to study, either online or on campus. Go and study. Like I said, I'm not saying come and study with me. No, maybe we are not a good fit, right? Probably we are not a good fit, because if you ask my students, I mean, I sack people from class. Can you imagine that? I sack people from class. You don't do assignment, I sack you from the class. You don't join the discussion for the assignment. So probably I'm not a good fit for you, right? And these terms and conditions are spelled out on our website. So look for where you'll be comfortable, you'll be taught well, and most importantly, you will be able to pass the exams. But whatever be the case, please attend lectures. Now with online, you can join the lectures via Zoom, via Google Teams, or whatever platform is also used, whatever it's being used, you can use it. But whatever be the case, please attend lectures. You need to attend lectures. So number one, start studying ASAP. Start studying as soon as possible. Like I said, if you don't want to commit financially for now, you can check our YouTube channel. We have lecture videos on various topics, on various subjects. Start watching them. But if you want to be serious about it, then start learning. Maybe enroll in a course online and become successful. So that is the second thing. Attend lectures. Don't do this on your own. Visit the ICAG website and you will see PILs, Partners in Learning. These are the tuition providers. Select the one that is closer to your location if you want a physical lecture, or select whichever one that will be good for you. Go for it. Go for it. But whilst you are selecting schools, I want you to take care of a number of things. Number one, don't select a school because your friend is attending lectures there. Like I said, your friend could be comfortable there, but it may not be a good fit for you. Don't select a lecture or a school because it is closer to you. No, don't select school based on that, because chances are where you are located, the tuition center that may be there may not be the kind of tuition that you want, or you may not fit into that environment. So don't select based on proximity. In that case, very, very critical, very, very important. Number three, you make sure that you select a school that is providing you with assistance or access to your lecturers, so you can ask questions as and when they come up. Because if you attend lectures and throughout the lectures you can't ask your lecturer questions, or you ask your lecturer a question and the lecturer says, go and buy my book, it's in my book. What the heck? Do I want to buy a book? I came for lectures, sir. Ma'am, can you answer my question for me and not tell me to go buy a book? So be careful how you select your lectures. At the end of the day, right? So that is very, very critical. Access to your lecturers. Because some of you attend lectures at places and you don't get access to your lecturers, and now your colleagues must be the one teaching you, providing with some guidelines. When you do that, you are wasting their time. You are not helping them. So if you are selecting a tuition provider, you make sure you're getting access. You make sure you're getting access. Then in this day and age, technology is very, very critical. So you must select a tuition center where you can also get access to contents exclusive for you as a paid student. Now, when I say contents here, so maybe some ebooks, maybe some question kits, maybe the lecture videos. Is it possible to get access to these? Because listen, hey, once you sit down, the lecturer is teaching. By the time the lecturer finishes, 3-hour lecture, everything, Masa, is gone in your head. Some of you have to rewatch lectures or go over the things that you just studied, right? So you need to look out for, do they provide access to contents? Very critical. Some ebooks, some question kits, lecture videos. Is it done there? Very, very critical. Very, very critical. Then you need to look out for also, number 5, the issue about whether they do any revision class, and how is the revision class done? Is it paid or free for students? How is it done? You must take care of that at the end of the day in that particular case. So these are a number of pointers that you have to look out for at the end of the day. And then definitely, who are the lecturers? Who are the lecturers? And if it is possible, can you get some track records on them? How do they teach? Because you see, it's very important for you to see the lecturer in motion before paying the fees at the end of the day. Do you understand it? So see the lecturer in motion. Do they have some videos online? You've watched their video, or did you attend any intervention the person did sometime? And so you need to look at who are the lecturers, very, very critical at the end of the day in that particular case. Then one common denominator that students also look out for is pass rate. Pass rate. It's one of the questions students ask me a lot. What is your pass rate? You see, listen to me very carefully. When you ask every tuition provider, 99.9% of the time, they will tell you that, oh, our pass rate is high. Please, if you want pass rate, just look at the ICA question, ICA examiner's report. On the average, pass rate is between 25, 30, 32, for the general exams. So 99.9% of the time with tuition providers, what I tell students is, the students who put in the effort, who follow the instructions, do what it is they must do, pass the exams. Those who don't, fail the exams technically at the end of the day. Because we fine tune our lectures and our pass rates varies from time to time because of the strategies that we implement in that particular case. So don't go out there and be asking, what is your pass rate? What is your pass rate? Look at the ICAG examiner's report. It gives you an average at the end of the day. So there is no place where you will go and everybody pass the exams. No, it's a lie. There is no place like that. Okay, and so it's one of the things that I want you to not even focus on. It should be something you can look out for, maybe finally. But you need to attend lectures. You need to attend lectures. That is very, very critical. That's very, very critical. That's very, very critical. Because let's say I'm selling something and you come and ask me, oh, how is this thing? I will tell you, oh, it's nice. When you buy it, your life will be free. And when you ask for pass rate from tuition providers, that's what you will hear. And like I said, when people ask me, Nhyira, what is your tuition school's pass rate? I said, hey, students who work hard pass the exams. Those who don't, fail the exams. So the onus lies on you because we provide you with everything you need. If it is lecture videos, you have it. If it is question kits, you got it. If it is tuition, you got it. If it is access to your lecturers, you got it. So everything that you need to pass the exams is actually at your disposal. And the people who leverage and use these pass the exams. The people who don't fail the exams. So I won't tell you my pass rate is 60%, 70%. Bro, that's a lie. Do you understand it? So that is what you need to look out for as the second thing that you need to look if you are going into the examination. So step number one, start studying as soon as possible in that particular case. And then number two, attend lectures at the end of the day. Now, number three, this is where the crux of the matter is. This is where the new strategy I'm going to share with you to study comes in. So number three is to understand the syllabus. Now, this is what you've been waiting for. So make sure you get me right here. Make sure you don't click off. Make sure you follow me carefully here. Understand the syllabus structure. Understand the syllabus structure. And key topics. This is where you pass the exams. This is where you pass the exam. Now, may I say that passing the exams is not dependent on your lecturer. Oh, passing the exams is not dependent on your lecturer. So the lecture or the tuition center you attend, their role is about 30%. Your role is 70%. So the onus lies on you. So I tell my student, hey, make sure you're familiar with the syllabus. Make sure you understand the key areas of the syllabus. Start studying at your own pace. And that is why when students enroll with us on our online study portal, there are lecture videos on everything. Like before you even join the live stream sessions, like there are lecture videos on virtually everything. So if you want to study ahead of me, please go for it. That is what I want. Study ahead of me. Prepare your own notes. Watch the lecture videos even before you come for the live stream. When that happens, it helps you to understand the course much better in that particular case. So let me say this. You are responsible for passing the exam, and that is 70% right on you there. 70% right on you. So every subject you're going to write has some key topics, key areas. And this is the new strategy that we are adopting going into April 2022, as we have 3 examination dates. And it looks as if the time available is short, but you still have to pass the exams in that particular case. So I'm going to pick a couple of subjects and provide you with some blueprints at the end of the day in that case. So let's say, for instance, you take public sector accounting and finance. When you take public sector accounting and finance, what is the structure of the syllabus and the structure of the exams? Listen to me carefully. If you are going to write public sector accounting and finance, what are the key topics you must focus on to increase your chances of passing the examination? Now, like I said, this is where the crux of the matter is. Now, question 1 in public sector accounting and finance exams, and the key aspect of the syllabus is the conceptual framework for general purpose financial statements. The conceptual framework for general purpose financial statements. So to increase your chances of passing the examination, you must know the following. For instance, measurement basis. Now, when we say measurement basis, we are referring to what we call the fair value method, the historical cost method, the value in use method, like those things, measurement basis. Then you must know accounting basis, and then accounting techniques. Now, accounting basis are the cash accounting, accrual accounting. Accounting techniques are things like fund accounting, vote accounting, commitment accounting. These are accounting techniques. You must know them. You must know them pretty well. Then qualitative characteristics of financial statement. Then some introductory issues, users of financial statements as well. So that is the first part. Whether you like it or not, public sector accounting and finance, as you are going into the exam hall in April 2022, question 1 will be here. 20 marks will be here, and some other one thing there. 20 marks. So if I'm studying for public sector to write April 2022, I want to make sure that I understand these topics off head. Are you following me very carefully here? This is the new strategy that we're looking out for. So you don't just get up and start reading certain things. No, you must go in for the catch, and you must go in for the catch as early as possible as you are looking at the thing. As early as possible as you are looking at the thing. Now, I see some comments coming in. I'm going to get into the comments real quick. And I see some of you guys joining. You are welcome. This is how to prepare for the ICA April 2022 examination. And I'm providing with some new strategies that you must adopt in order for you to study and pass the examination. And so give us a thumbs up on the video if you are getting some value here, and share the video. Let us reach as many students as possible. Most importantly, put in the comment section for me what your thoughts are, any questions you have for me. And I see some questions coming up, and I'm going to be answering all of them. In that case, give me a thumbs up on the video, you guys, if you're getting some value on the videos. On the main video page, give us a thumbs up. So that is question 1, corporate reporting, conceptual framework. Now, still in public sector, PIFA is critical. So you must understand PIFA. If you want to pass the public sector accounting examination, PIFA is critical. No negotiation about that. No negotiation about that. No negotiation about that. Aside that, interpretation of financial statements. Interpretation of financial statements. There is a question waiting for you in the exam hall. Better know it. Now, there are 3 levels of interpretation of financial statement in public sector. We have what we call the common size ratio. I think that was what came last semester. We have the variance ratio analysis, common size analysis, the ratio analysis. Then the third thing is the budget variance analysis. One of these 3 will be in the exam hall. What do? Know them. Understand them. Know how to write the reports. Know how to do the calculation. Because it's very important you know how to write the reports or the interpretation, as well as know how to do the computations. Know it. Whether you like it or not, there is a question waiting for you in the exam. It's a cheap area. Pick it up. Pick it up. So in the initial stages of your studies, this is something you want to go into head on and take it up. Are you following it? Then still on this, public-private partnership arrangements, PPP. There's a 10-mark question in the exam hall waiting for us on this. And PPP is a very simple topic. So you can read this in one sitting. Now, for those of you who have my public sector book, or if you don't know, we have a public sector book as well. Maybe it will be, you can check it out later on. You can sit at one meeting and look at it. When it comes to PPP, we have what we call the principles of PPP. We have the types of PPP. We have the limitations of PPP. We have the objectives of PPP. Like, that's all. 10 marks will come from here. Get it done. Like, get it done. So when I say understand the syllabus, structure, and key topics, this is what I mean. This is what I mean. Now, you see, a lot of you, that is why you can't study on your own. Because if you're doing public sector and you're studying on your own, you'll be studying a lot of things that will lead you to go and fail the exams. Not that it's not in the syllabus. It's in the syllabus though, but then you will spend a lot of time on things that doesn't yield much in the exam. But then if you attend lectures, then you'll be given blueprints like this on the key issues that you have to focus on. Now, that is just a freestyler on public sector accounting and finance. You got to focus on. Now, there is budgeting, one of the voluminous topics in public sector accounting and finance, budgeting. Then there is procurement, another voluminous topic that we need to understand. Yeah, all these things you must know, but that's the structure of the exams. That is the structure of the syllabus. You must know this. Let's say you're doing financial reporting. I know I have my financial reporting guys here. Financial reporting. What are the key topics in financial reporting we need to focus on? What are the key topics? 1, question 5 is going to be a theory area, 99.9% of the time. Theory covering what? Very critical. There'll be theory on consolidation, 5 marks. There'll be a theory question on ethics, 5 or 6 marks. There'll be a theory question on conceptual framework for general purpose financial statements. It could be qualitative characteristics of financial statement. It's going to be there. Then there'll be number 5, something on standards and IFRS. So if I know this theory on consolidation, then when I'm doing consolidated financial statements, I'll be mindful of all the theories. How do we determine fair value of consideration transferred? Who can prepare consolidated financial statement? How do we account for investment in associates? How do we get control? How do we treat negative goodwill? These are all theories in consolidation that you must know about. Ethics is very, very critical. 5 marks, 6 marks. It's going to be in the exam. Or you must know the ethical principles: objectivity, integrity, professional competence and due care, professional behavior, and confidentiality. But most importantly, the threats to the professional ethics: the self-interest threats, the self-review threat, the familiarity threat, the advocacy threat, the intimidation threat. You must know these pretty well. But it's not about chewing that as baba in your head. You must know how to apply it to a scenario, because your question on ethics is going to be a scenario based. It's going to be a scenario based question 99.9% of the time. It's going to be on a scenario basis. So you must know this is question 5, theory. No way. It's not magical. Then you're going to get a question on interpretation of financial statements. If the examiner is excited, he could make this 20 marks. If he's not excited, then you get 15 for that. Okay, so what do? I must know how to compute the ratios, but most importantly, I must know how to what? Interpret the ratios. This is no brainer. FR, it's no brainer. You must know it. You must know it. Ratios, you must know it, because it is going to be in the exam hall. Then the third thing that I want you to look out for is to introduce yourself a little bit to consolidated financial statements. Now, the reason why you must get an intro on consolidation first is so that you can get the theories there that will be coming in question 5. So get an introduction to consolidation, like the various principles. Now, if you're a follower of my work, you can check our YouTube channel. We have a lot of videos on consolidation. I went through all the steps in consolidation and everything you need to understand in consolidation. You can check the playlist on the channel, and you get access to that and be able to watch at the end of the day in that case. So introduction. Like get some basic understanding of the consolidation principle there. Then you now come to the IFRS standards, the accounting standards. This is going to be 40% of your syllabus, 40% of your syllabus. So by the time you come to the standards, right, you've done your question 5, you've done your interpretation of financial statement, you've gathered some intro on the consolidated financial statement, then you can look at the standards. Now, what are the standards that you must look out for? Now, like I said, this is a general thing, but specific blueprint will be provided in class when we start doing this really in class at the end of the day. But FR also, this is what you need to understand. And this is the most important strategy that I'm sharing with you. Going into the April 22 examination, you must have an understanding of the syllabus structure and the exam structure. So if you know this is what you must understand, then if you attend lectures, and then I don't know, maybe your lecturer starts with consolidation, fine. As your lecturer has started with consolidation, no problem. You can start with ratios. Then you are learning the ratios. You watch my videos on YouTube, or if you are enrolled in the course, you start watching the video on our study portal. From there, you make sure that you go through ethics. You make sure you go through conceptual framework. Like, start learning on your own. Do it on your own. Understand it on your own. That is why I say you must get access to your lecturer, so that if you don't understand anything, you can reach out to the lecturer, say, please, I read this, I don't understand. Can you provide me some clarity? That is the purpose of education. That is the purpose of attending lectures. So if you can't get access to your lecturer and ask your lecturer questions, then I don't know the kind of school you are attending. Do you understand it? Then somebody will say, okay, if the lecturer has to sit down and answer everybody's question, then when will the lecturer go? Please, that's why we paid you. At least give me audience once in a whole semester. Give me one audience. Let me ask you one question that is boggling my mind. I paid you for that. I didn't pay you to come and sit and talk and go away. At least hear me out a little bit. Right? That is the idea. That is the idea. So that is financial reporting. That's financial reporting. So what am I saying here? What am I saying here? What I'm saying is that to pass the April 2022 examination, you need to understand the syllabus structure and key topics that will move the mountain. Key topics that will move the mountain. That is critical. That is very, very critical. So number one, start studying ASAP. Right now, after this video, start studying. Do it. And that leads me to the fourth point for you to prepare a study plan. You need to prepare a study plan. You need to prepare a study plan. You need to prepare a study plan. This is very critical. Now, for those of you who don't know how to prepare a study plan, you can check the description of this video. I did a video on that some months ago, I think 2 months ago. You can check the description of this video and go watch that on how you can prepare a study plan. Have a study plan. This is a personal timetable. This is different from a timetable, but it's a personal study plan you are preparing. So you can check out that video and watch that video and see how the study plan is prepared. Have a study plan. Don't learn with your feelings. Don't learn haphazardly. Learn with purpose. Learn with mission. Learn with a goal. Learn with an agenda. That is how you pass the exams. So prepare a study plan. You need that. You need that. I cannot overemphasize the importance of this. Cannot overemphasize the importance of this. Now, I see some comments coming in. Let's see if I can take some of them real quick as we proceed with the stream. And I see some of you guys joining. You are welcome. Give me a thumbs up on the video if you're getting some values already. And then also comment below. Let me see what you have for me here. Okay, so Michael Toby said, "Sir, what's your take on somebody pursuing a university degree and pursuing the ACCA hand in hand?" Yeah, it's possible. Once you have the time, it's going to require a lot of sacrifice. But if you are willing to go in for it, then it's not a big deal. You can do it. But it's going to be challenging for you. But it's awesome, so that probably by the time you finish the degree, you are also a chartered accountant. And that helps you in the corporate world to climb the ladder as fast as possible at the end of the day. With that, you can just go do some executive MBA or something like that to add up for some key managerial position in an organization and be able to make more money. So it's possible, just that it requires a lot of work, because the ICA alone, it's a lot of work. And then doing the degree is also a lot of work. So it's going to be demanding, but it's possible. If you are determined and you are dedicated, you can do it, as per my thinking in that case. So Michael, that is what I would say there. Elom said, thank you, sir. Okay, you're welcome. Manguemba Lamini, forgive me if I don't mention your name right, okay? Just forgive me. Hey, Nhyira, when are you doing auditing revision lectures? Auditing? I think we will look at that pretty later as we continue with our discussion, so stay tuned. Prince Wilson Edu said, hi, Nhyira. I'm a fresh graduate and about to study ICA. I have to write 4 papers in level 2 because I'm coming from accounting background. Can I start with just 2 papers? Definitely, Edu. That's what I'm preaching. 2, go for it. Public sector and then financial reporting. You can start with that. Definitely, you're going to be writing these 2 papers. So public sector, financial reporting, start with the 2 and go in and pass the exams, all right? Work hard, implement the strategies that I just shared, and you can pass the exams at the end of the day. So Prince Wilson Edu, I think that is what you have to do. Crash Patel said, where are you from? I'm from Ghana. I'm in Accra, Ghana, West Africa. Thanks for asking, where are you from? Crash Patel, it's like India, something like that. Let me know where you are from, Patel. Scott said, I skipped FR lecture session and decided to self-study. Why did you do self-study? Or self-study was better to you than attending lectures? I don't know, let me know. Self-study was better to you than attending lectures, Scott? Ernest said, hello, sir. I would like to ask a couple of questions. Go for it. What is the difference between ICA and ACCA? Right. ACCA is a global certification. ICAG is a regulatory certification. Let me explain that for you very well. That is just a general thing. If you're in Ghana, right, and you want to authorize financial statement, sign financial statement, if you are an ACCA chartered accountant, you cannot do that. So unless you are ICA certified chartered accountant, ICA Ghana, then you could be able to, after some time, if you meet the requirements, given the license to authorize financial statements at the end of the day. So ACCA is a global certification. So if you have the ACCA, like most countries recognize it, but before you can be allowed to practice and hold certain positions in those countries with your ACCA, you would have to convert to their paper. Maybe it could be a CPA or ICAEW. Like, for instance, if you have ACCA and then you are you go to the you are in the UK, yes, the ACCA Institute of Chartered Accountants England and Wales, they recognize the ACCA, but if you have the ACCA, it doesn't end there. You would have to do the Institute of Chartered Accountants England and Wales before you will be accepted. So the ACCA is like a global certification. It's recognized by most countries, but for you to hold certain position in the accounting, finance, and audit field in the country, you would have to do the country-related accountancy course. And in Ghana here, that is what the ICAG is. Now, that doesn't mean, so for instance, if you do ICA, you're a chartered accountant, ICA, if you travel outside of Ghana, you could still hold certain position in accounting, but then you would have to also write their papers in that case. And then not all countries may recognize ICAG papers or like that. So you, whatever be the case, you will still have to convert. But as far as you are in Ghana, if you do ACCA, you're good, but you will not be able to authorize financial statements, sign financial statement, and probably hold certain position, because it will be required that those positions should be held by an ICAG member. So that's the distinction that we can say there. Ernest. Emma Adi said, insightful, okay. Ernest said, when I register for physical lectures, do I also get access to online lectures? yes, if you register and study with us, you get access to the online study portal. It's available to everybody. Only that our on-campus lectures is, I think, more expensive than our online lectures. I don't know if we can get that. Our online lectures, where you join the lectures via Zoom, it's just 390 Ghana cedis per paper. But then our on-campus lectures, I don't know. Let me see if I can even get that. Our on-campus lectures, level 2 like this, is 550 Ghana cedis per paper. And yeah, that gives you access to come on campus study and also gives you access to the online study portal. And you can switch always if you cannot come on campus at the end of the day. So that is the idea about that. Ahmed, okay, with an emoji there. Michael Toby said, thank you, sir. Always a pleasure, Michael. Prince said, thanks. Thank you, Nhyira. Oh, thank you, sir. Welcome. Ernest said, thank you, sir. Welcome, Ernest. Asari Ayim said, how do you blend degree and ICAG? To do that, like I said earlier, it means you don't have a lot of things on your plate. When I say you don't have a lot of things on your plate, it means that you're not married, you don't have children, like you are not working, or you are working, because it means you will go extra mile. Okay, you go extra mile. Okay, you have to go extra mile if you are blending the two. So how, if you ask me, how do you blend? I would just say sacrifice, dedication, and hard work. That's the antidote. Sacrifice, dedication, and hard work. There is so before you even do that, like I said, it means you don't have a lot of things on your plate. Because if you are whatever, maybe you are somebody who goes out every weekend, you chill out every weekend, hang out with boys every weekend, or girls every weekend, or you watched football every weekend like that, you may not be able to combine because, hey, it's a hell lot of work. Okay, it's a hell lot of work. So I would say sacrifice, dedication, and hard work. You will be able to combine the two at the end of the day. You feel me said, which is better, ICA or ACCA? It's not about which is better. It's about what is your goal. All right. Now, the way the ICA exams is structured much better at the end of the day. So it's about your goal. Okay, it's about your goal. And for your information, if you do ICA, you can always convert to ACCA. If you do ACCA, you can always come to ICA, write some papers, definitely pay for exemptions, and then you get a 2 at the end of the day. So there is nothing like which is better. They all serve different purposes at the end of the day. Like I mentioned, ACCA is a global certification, right? So many countries will recognize it. You'll be allowed to work in that case, but you cannot sign. Like somebody who is ACCA chartered cannot authorize financial statements in Ghana, or may not be will not be allowed to hold certain position, especially in the public sector, or even by certain corporate organizations, like being a CFO, being a holding certain positions. You have to be ICAG as far as you're in Ghana. So it's not about which is better, it's about what is your goal. If you have a goal of whatever, or maybe you have a plan, or maybe your family is structured in such a way that you'll be traveling outside somewhere later on to go work, then okay, you can do ACCA. But remember, financially, you have to check that one as well, because many people run from ACCA to come to ICA because of the exchange rate. Now that the Ghana cedi is dancing like something, the pound is going out of way, and so ACCA is becoming more expensive at this part of the world. So it depends. There is nothing like which is better than that. It's about your goals. If you want to really climb in the hems in Ghana here, then start with the ICAG. If later on it happens that you want to become global and you want to do ACCA, you can just convert, get some exemptions, write the other papers that you have to write, and then you get it to at the end of the day. So there is nothing like which is better. It's about your goals, your objective, and what you seek to do with the certification after you are done. Okay, you feel me? I like your name. You feel me? So like, you feel me? You feel what I said? Let me know if you feel what I said. Abdullah Mazouk said, say, how is your study portal? Is it that when you register, the portal will be open forever or it will be closed for some time? When you register, all enrollments are valid for the period of the exams. So right now, registration is ongoing for the April 2022 examination. So if you should enroll today, you get access to the lecture videos, ebooks, question kits, and then join our live Zoom sessions when we start on 3rd January 2022. That is when we are starting with our live Zoom sessions. But then if you enroll, you get access to the lecture videos, and the access becomes sparse after the examination. So you can read the terms and conditions on our page. Check the link in the description, the first link in the description. When you click on that, nhyirapremium.com, nhyirapremium.com, the name on the channel.com, then you can read the terms and conditions on our website and know details about the cost. So Abdullah, that is it about that. Ernest said, when are you starting lectures? I think I just mentioned that enrollment and registration is ongoing, but our live lectures will start on 3rd January 2022. Okay, our live lectures will start on 3rd January 2022. But then if you register now and enroll, you get access to lecture videos, last semester lecture videos covering everything in the syllabus that you can start learning even before our live stream sessions. And you can send hi on WhatsApp on our 050-114-9296, 050-114-9296, and timetable could be sent to you. You look at it and see if it is comfortable for you in that case. So that is what you need to understand about our online study portal. Like I said, enrollment is ongoing. It's 390 Ghana cedis per paper. When you enroll, you get access to question kits and ebook. There are terms and conditions for some courses, something like taxation. You will not get the full ebook. You get access to some principle, because with taxation, we have a book that we are using that you would have to get. Then with public sector accounting and finance, also, for instance, you will get access to some e-material, but that will not be enough. So this is my book on public sector accounting and finance. And so that is, you're going to get a copy of this, because that is what we're going to be using to study, has questions in it and everything that you need in order for you to pass the examination there. So there are details for the courses on the website that you can get access to at the end of the day. But when you enroll, you get access to the lecture videos and you start learning. That is the beauty of it. You start learning right now, even before our live stream session. So by then, you have some advanced knowledge. You have over 1 month knowledge coming in there, and that is what you want to do. So you position yourself to pass the exams once and for all, and not do any resit. Okay, so that is it about that. In that case, Abdullah Mazouk said, okay, thanks, always a pleasure. Any other questions for me real quick? So these are the things that you need to understand about the strategies that you must implement in order for you to really put yourself in the position to pass the examination, and most importantly, become successful at the end of the day. If really you want to take your career to the next level, and you really want to go into the exam hall and pass the exams, then definitely you want to make sure that you start studying now as soon as possible. Attend lectures. Please don't do this on your own. Don't do this on your own. Now, there are some of you will be like, yo, Nhyira, my time will not allow me to attend lectures. We have private lectures available. You can check out our private tuition that is available, and that is 2,500 Ghana cedis per paper. Yes, it's 2,500 Ghana cedis. So if you're somebody who is busy, but then you still want to attend the lectures, you still want to upgrade your skills, you can do it all the time. Only that you gotta pay more. But hey, What is money? When it cannot be used for the purpose intended. When you spend it, you use it to leverage for another level at the end of the day. And you can get details of all these on our website at NhyiraPremium.com. There. Nyame Kofi said, please, do you do face-to-face classes too? Yes, we do face-to-face lectures. We are located at Dakoman near the Dakoman Circle Station in Accra. So you can call 050-114-9296. You can WhatsApp 050-114-9296 to get details. Like I said, our on-campus lectures has different fees. Okay, it's not the same. 390 is joining the lectures via Zoom. But if you are coming on campus, the fees is different. Okay, but it's the same timetable generally. So Nyame Kofi, that is what you need to understand there. Emma Adi said, how much is the book? It's 120 Ghana cedis. It's 120 Ghana cedis. And we are releasing 2 new books, possibly early next month, early in December. That is corporate reporting and financial reporting. We are releasing new books on these subjects also, and they will be in Ghana probably around 15th of January, and you can get access to them as well coming in, and that is it about that. So financial reporting and corporate reporting students, we're now going to be having a notebook also coming in on that around 15th of December 2021, and you can get access to it. That is when we are hoping that we will have the book here in Ghana, so you can have access to it and use it to study for the exams in that case. Okay, so that is it about that, and these are the things that I want to share with you today as we officially launch our live stream sessions for the April 2022 examination and prepare ourselves for the exams technically in that case. So I'm going to be coming your way again on Wednesday, 4:30 p.m. and we're going to go into corporate reporting and financial reporting. So if you are doing corporate reporting or financial reporting, catch me on Wednesday, April. Did I say April? Can you imagine? My mind is going April. On Wednesday, 4:30 p.m. as we begin the journey looking at corporate reporting and financial reporting. I want to break it down for you. Look at the key areas you need to look out for, the accounting standards that you have to pay attention to pass the examination, how you will study financial reporting, how you need to study corporate reporting strategically, technically, and structurally so that you can go in there and pass the exams. Remember, my goal is for you to pass the exams. That's my goal. That's my goal. So catch me same time on Wednesday as we continue with our discussion towards the ICA April 2022 examination. If there are any questions you have, any further inquiry that you want, you can check the number in our chat there, 050-114-9296. 050-114-9296. If you're outside Ghana, the country code is +233. So +23350-114-9296, and I'll come on your way. Again, if you want details about our courses, also check the description or visit NhyiraPremium.com. Enroll in a course, start learning today, right now. Get access to the lecture videos, the ebooks, the question kits, and start studying right now, today. And that will position you in order for you to pass the examination coming April 2022. Finally, make sure that you don't overwhelm yourself with a lot of papers. I will recommend 2 papers. That should be enough. If you're a full-time student, you can do more than 2. But if you're not a full-time student, you are married, children, family, job, church, mosque, whatever, then operation 2 papers will be great. And if you start studying now, early on time, you can be in the position to pass the examination and, most importantly, become successful. So thank you for joining me. It's really great to have you guys back as we start with our discussion. Really, thanks going into everybody who give us a thumbs up on the video. Really appreciate it. It helps us a lot to grow the channel so we can reach as many students as possible. Scott, Amina, Edward, Suleimana, Abdullah, Yaboa, Eric, Ernest, Ahmed. Who else we got? Nyame Kofi, Elizabeth, Elom, Patel, Emma, Adi, you feel me? Everybody, thanks very much for joining me. I'll catch you same time on Wednesday. Take note of that, Wednesday. Follow me on Instagram. If you're not following me on Instagram, you can follow me on Instagram because we release content also on Instagram and some exclusive content there. Now you can download our mobile application as well. There are notes, blog articles that you can read there on various notes. And then there are also some free videos that you can get on our mobile application that is not available on YouTube. So if you want the exclusive of the exclusive, then make sure you download our mobile application on the iOS store for those of you who are on the Apple device, or on the Google store for those of you who are on Android. You can catch us everywhere. Download the application, get access to the content. Blogs are there. We have free videos there that you can watch that are not, some of them are not available here on YouTube. So there are exclusive contents that you can get access to so you can prepare well for your examination. I'll catch you again on Wednesday, 4:30 p.m. as we continue with our discussion. Thank you very much and take care of yourself. Bye-bye.